Alhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulullah wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in amma ba'd. Rabbi shrah li wa sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatan min lisani yafqahu qawli. Our honorable chief guest, artist and architect Motasem Abu, respectful parents, organizers, and my dear brothers and sisters. I welcome all of you to our first session of Calligraphy Art Workshop 2020, organized by Velicham and Strive UK under the campaign In the Light of Ramadan. I myself, Khalil Hamadan, will be the moderator of this session. Basically, I am an Indian, currently residing in Turkey. I am doing my master degree in conservation of architecture in Osman Gazi University. I'm so glad to see you, all of you here. First of all, I appreciate your kind interest to learn the art of Arabic calligraphy. Arabic calligraphy is one of the most ancient and profound form of art, which has its own glorious history and evolution from the past to the present. So being Muslims, we have to develop and explore and express its profound beauty to the world so that the world will recognize the beauty of Islamic art, culture, and the way of life. So let me introduce our chief guest, Motasem Abu. He's from Jordan. He's an architect by profession. He's also a calligraphy artist as well as a cartoonist. He graduated from Hashemite School of Architecture, Jordan. Presently, he is doing master degree in conservation of architecture in Turkey. He's also my colleague as well. He got international recognition among architecture society and professionals after winning an international design competition organized by Fentress Architects based in Colorado, USA in 2017. The competition was demanding for a futuristic airport design on 2075. He got interested in the art of calligraphy since he was a child. He got motivated from a calligraphy inscription on the daily newspaper. He has his own style and approach in this artistic form. He is interested to make a fusion between the modern art and the calligraphy. This is the brief about our scholar today and our chief guest. So you can feel free to interact with him. You can ask questions, whatever you can share your ideas, whatever you think. So feel free to interact with him, okay? So before entering to the session, I hope that all of you are familiar with this new platform. If you are not, I'm kindly requesting the parents to show that or to help your kids to make this platform easily, to use this platform easily. So before that, I have to give you some instructions. So our sessions will be, we will have a 40 minutes introduction session from now onwards. And after that, we will have a 10 minutes break. And we will continue the session after the mentioned time. And we will have a 30 minutes more session after the break. And we will conclude, we will wind up. So during the session, we hope we want to have an interactive session apart from just a lecturing. So you can ask questions as you wish, but make sure that if you want to ask question, you have to unmute your voice and you can ask question. And make sure that if you are not interacting with our scholar, please mute your voice. So I hope everything is clear for you. Do you have any questions? Do you have any doubts? I don't think so. Okay, it's clear, right? Okay. So I think there is nothing to add up. So I'm handing over the session to Motasem. Welcome, Motasem.
Thank you, Khalil, for this introduction.
Okay.
Actually, before starting, I have to ask my brothers about their knowledge about calligraphy. What they think about calligraphy? Anyone has any information? so no one. Okay. Actually, the calligraphy, it's a pure art for Islamic art because, as we know, in Islam, the painting for human and human beings, it's not allowed in Islam. So the Muslims start to create a new types of art. It's a special art for decorations. Okay, so they create the floral decoration and calligraphy and develop it to be as a pure art, Islamic art. So that we learning calligraphy actually because it's related to our religion. It's a pure art for our religion. If we are being strong in calligraphy, we can develop our religion. We can develop Islamic art and culture. So if you don't have any question, we can start uh, our presentation because today we just have a theoretical and main information about calligraphy. After that, we will start practicing this art. Okay. Everybody can see the screen?
Yes.
Okay, nice. Now we will start about the art of Arabic calligraphy. Okay. We will talk about general topics like Islamic art and Arabic calligraphy, general features of Arabic calligraphy, and development of Arabic scripts and calligraphy, primary styles, samples, features, and what is the relation between calligraphy and art, and fine art, okay, and the new techniques and applications. Actually, before starting, I want to, let me say, told you to buy pen like this with diagonal head. It's not flat, okay? Because the next lectures we will practice this what we will learn here, okay? Because the flat head is for English and the calligraphy and the other type of calligraphy, but for Arabic we use this diagonal, okay? So I hope the next lecture all of you will have some pens like this. You can buy different colors. Okay, no problem. Because we're using for some decoration like this. Can you see it or not? I don't know. Is it clear to you? It's
Yes.
diagonal. Okay. Now we can start. We said the elements of Islamic art. As we said, we have geometric patterns, floral and vegetal motifs. We don't use like a Christian architecture or Byzance. They're using painting and the human beings. But in Islam, that's not allowed. So the elements of Islamic art, let me say Arabic scripts and calligraphy, geometric patterns, floral and vegetal motifs. Arabesque, we said it's Arabesque. So they develop it as a pure art for Islamic architecture. And now we can see some examples, in architecture and some other accessories. Now, the art of Arabic calligraphy in particular, it has some types: the art of the pen, the art of writing, and geometry of spirit, and geometry of line. We will focusing in this sessions on the 2 points: the art of pen and the art of writing, because geometry it's a very complicated topic. It's need a lot of time and a lot of experience. After okay, when we can write a good let we say letters, after that we will start with geometry. It's step by step. You cannot go direct to geometry and at the same time you cannot write. So in these sessions we will learn the first 2 points. Okay, actually somehow it's theoretical, and we will not go theoretical deep in development of Arabic scripts. But anyway, I will share this presentation with you in a WhatsApp group. Okay. Also, as we said, Islam is related to Arabic calligraphy because, as we know, Quran is written in Arabic. So Arabic is very important for Muslims. So without Arabic reading and writing, it will be weak because we have to read Quran and sometimes write Quran. So the Arabic is very important for us. Okay. Um, Actually, the application of calligraphy to glorify and beautify God's words. Actually, as we said, Quran in Arabic. We cannot write it in a very bad types of writing. It needs to beautify God's words. Okay, as a form of worship, as a spiritual activity, and artistic, and decoration, and identity. That's the importance and application of calligraphy. That's why we're learning calligraphy. Till now, anyone has any question, anything to say? We can repeat if you need any question, no problem. You can ask anything. Don't be shy. Okay, so go to next slide. Oh, Mariam, she has a question. You can ask. She can ask. You can open the microphone.
I just wanted to ask, could you give a link for the pens, please, where we can buy the right type of pens? Because there's lots of calligraphy pens on Amazon, but we don't know which one is the right one.
You know, actually now we don't need professional pen, but actually this like whiteboard pen, but has a diagonal head. Can you see? Okay, like this. It's permanent. I bought it. Actually, it's made in Italy. Yeah.
Motasem, it's not visible on the screen. Maybe you can share it in our WhatsApp group later.
On WhatsApp.
Okay,
Okay, no
the
problem.
image. Okay,
No
okay.
problem. Okay.
Okay, you can continue.
Okay. Actually, now we talk about geometrical principles. Okay, about letters. Actually, for you now, just it's proportional wise. We looking to each letter. Okay, we can look at the slide. That alif. You know alif. It's the first letter in Arabic. It's made, let we say, from different points. That's each point to know the proportion of alif. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, 7 points. So I cannot make it shorter or much longer. It's according to proportion. Okay. Also, it's depending on the width of your pen, of your pencil. Okay. So if I will use a thin head of pen, I cannot make long letter. Okay, because it's thin. It's according to point, each point for each letter. Okay, let me try here. Okay, I need some. It's the same, alif with 7 points. It's proportional wise, but I think it's flipped for you because it's watching from the front camera. The next lecture it will be fixed, this thing. Okay, so the 3 elements are the basis of proportion in Arabic calligraphy. The height of the alif, which is a straight and vertical stroke from 3 to 12 dots. The width of alif, the dot, um, the width of the alif, the dot, which is the square impression formed by pressing the tip of the calligrapher's reed pen to paper. Okay, you know, I don't need to make it boring just reading. I need to practicing for you. It's the most important thing. You know, I told you it's proportional wise. We don't need to be stick with this 12 points, 3 points, something like this. I need to you now because you know I think you didn't make any previous work with calligraphy. So we will start from, let we say, from A to Z. We will start proportional wise. I don't need to be, it will be very hard to you just when you write alif, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, like dots. You can just, by your eyes, it's proportional wise. According, I told you, to the width of pen and also actually to the size of your letter. If I'm using a wide pen, I cannot use short, right? Short alif, like it will not be this one. Okay, can you see it? It's not alif. It's so short according to the width of pen. Okay, so you have to make a balance between the width of pen and the height of your letter. Also, I want to tell you this point beside Alif and the circles and the slide. That's we don't do that. It's just for beginner. It's like, let me say, imaginary circle and imaginary points. It's just to control the scale of each letter. Okay. Also, the imaginary circle with Alif as its diameter, within which all Arabic letters could fit and be written. Okay. Also because we have ha, kha, ain, ghain. This letters have like a circle. Okay. That's we don't use it as unfined shape because we use it as a circle. Okay. We will practice all letters for all types. Okay. Now the styles, we have primary styles. And actually, in Arabic calligraphy, we have more over than 100 style, okay? But the primary styles is just 6, okay? It's the most popular. We have خط الثلث, الكوفي, النسخ, الرقعة, نص تعليق, or فارسي, الخط الديواني, التغراء, and we have okay, another type actually by making shapes. That's much complicated. At the beginning, we will just learn the main types. After that, we will go in deep with other types. Actually, additional artistic forms named based on width of the pen, as we said before that. Okay, according to usage, خط النسخ, because it's used for copying for النسخ in Arabic. If you have a knowledge in Arabic, نسخ is copying in English. Curvature of style, يابس. Place of development, Kufi. It's according to the place, Kufa actually. And the name of the creator, Yaquti. Because it's according to the name of the person who create the type. Okay, actually the first type, and let me say it's the oldest type, خط الكوفي. It's noted for its proportional measurements, and actually it's a point now I want to say it. Also in الخط الكوفي we have subtypes and substyles like الخط الكوفي المربع, الخط الكوفي المفجر إلى يعني we have a substyles of each style. Okay, I want to ask you if you have any question till now before completing in the styles. Anyone has any question? No question, right? Okay, let me complete. Kufic is one of the earliest styles to be used to record the word of God in the Quran. As we said, it's the oldest type, okay? And for me, also it's one of the hardest types because it's, you know, it's technical, very technical. Like you can see the letters here, okay? You can see the mouse, okay? Or you can or not, I don't know. Now you can see the letters. It's very technical, so it's very hard. Okay, so one of the early Kufic inscriptions can be seen inside the Dome of the Rock in Jerusalem. We said we have sub styles from Kufic, so we can see here variation of Kufic styles. It's, you can see it. Now here we have like 5 types of Al-Kufi. So it's much complicated. So, but we will learn all types. Don't worry, okay? We have time. We have time here. The second one is خط الثلث. Thuluth in Arabic means 1/3. Actually, also it's according to the proportion of pen, as we said before this time. So, and also this type is very important in calligraphy because also it's the famous calligraphers is they using خط الثلث because also it's hard somehow. Also, as we said, referring to the proportion of the pen in relation to a previous style called tamur, tumar. It was first formulated in the 7th century and fully developed in 9th century. It is noted for its cursive letter and its use as an ornamental script. Actually, all types used as ornamental and for decorations. And now we can go to the third one, and actually it is the easiest, one of the easiest, because the easiest is خط الرقعة. خط النسخ, it's the second one, and خط النسخ actually Quran. We read in Quran, when we read the written letters used خط النسخ because it's the clearest one. خط النسخ, as we say, means in Arabic copy. In one of the earliest scripts, redesigned by Ibn Muqla in Arabic. I don't know if can I say it in Arabic. You can understand Arabic or not. Actually, using a comprehensive system of proportions. It is noted for its clarity to read and write. You can see each letter. It's not complicated like maybe خط الكوفي. If we go back here, you cannot. Okay, it's need time for screen sharing. Okay, now if you watch now Kufi, it's not clear. Somehow you cannot recognize which letter this alif, ba, ta. It's very hard. So Quran don't use خط الكوفي now. They're using خط النسخ because it's very clear. You can read it and write it. Okay. Now the fourth one, خط التعليق, or sometimes we say نص تعليق, and some people call it Farisi because they use it in now it's very popular in Iran and for Persians. Okay. تعليق means hanging in Arabic, referring to the shape of letters because it's somehow diagonal. At the first letter, it's like hanging, you know, you can watch it. Okay, because also developed by Persians in the early part of the 9th century. And it's called as you said, Farisi. Now, خط الديواني. It's actually it takes its name because in Ottoman architecture and Ottoman period, they used for something it's called diwan, الدواوين, to write everything. Okay, so in the royal court, so they use this special type of calligraphy for this diwan. Okay, so okay, as you say, it was developed by Ottomans from the Taliq style. It's from the previous type, but it's developed from the previous type, Taliq. This style became a favorite script for writing in the Ottoman, and its name was derived from the word Diwan, as we said, which is mean the royal court, because it's somehow showing majesty and it's elegant and very nice type. Also for calligrapher, it's very nice, smooth, and okay. Now the last one is, it's not the last actually, but it's the easiest one, is خط الرقعة. خط الرقعة is a style that has evolved from nasikh and thuluth, because it's in between. It's take the, let me say, the benefits of each one. So it's very easy. You can see it. It's not complicated and easy for learning. Actually, it's noted for its simplicity and its short horizontal stems. You can watch that. Actually, I don't need to talk a lot because it's being boring. I want to be, you can talk with me, you can ask, you can be active, okay? Because if I will talk for a long time, it will be very boring for you. You know, it's not, let me say, a formal lecture. It's like a workshop. You can say anything, anytime.
Is there any specific way to write Arabic letters in calligraphy?
I'm sorry, I cannot hear you very well.
Is there any specific way to write Arabic letters in calligraphy?
Is
Khalid,
there
if
any
you
specific way to write letters in Arabic calligraphy?
actually now we just learning theoretical things about types. We have to know each type. After that, the next sessions we will learn everything how to write each type.
What kind of calligraphy do you do?
Actually, almost all of them.
Okay.
Motasem, you can show your works to them at the end of the session.
Okay,
If you
okay,
wish,
okay,
okay, inshallah.
okay, of course, inshallah.
Mm.
Any question? So
Okay, I think we can continue now.
okay, okay. Now الطغراء. It actually it's not type. It's type. It's kind of let me say pure art, as used by Ottoman sultans as their signature. It was supposed to be impossible to imitate. You can you can see it actually. It's, the first one is Bismillah, Bismillah in At-Taghra. It's as a signature for the sultans. Okay, it's very hard for beginner actually, but by time you can, maybe inshallah you can do better than this. Okay, we can see also this type. Okay, it's okay. Okay, this type actually by let me say, make a fusion between painting and Arabic letters. Okay. So actually, this type, we have two ways to do. Actually, the first type, it's very simple also for beginners. Actually, it starts to draw by let me say by pencil. After that, start to make each letter on these shapes. After that, we'll erase the main shape that we draw in by pencil. By the time the professionals, they actually do it without outlines by pencil, because they can know the proportion of each letter. How can I make like ha, alif, ain, where it can be. Also, they don't need it, the outline actually. Also, we can see now another type, like shape of mosque. By I want to ask you, which type? Now we learned all types. Which type here? Anyone can speak.
I like the second one. It looked really good.
But which type? Because we learned خط الثلث, الكوفي, النسخ, خط الرقعة. Which type? I show you some examples.
I don't know the name, but it was like that picture kind of.
النسق.
Yes, Al-Kufi. I think Suhail and Hannah and Hiba. Kufi. Kufi, yes. It's خط الكوفي.
النسق.
No, it's خط الكوفي. This one, okay, this one, can you know which type? Okay. No, not Farsi. No, not Kufi. Wait, which one?
Body.
It's a D1.
Yeah.
D1, yeah. Okay. This one.
الكوفي. Square كوفي.
Yes, it's Al-Kufi. Yes. This one. No, there's one not Al-Kufi. It's not the Kufi.
Talik.
Which one?
Talik.
No, it's a Diwani. You know, if you want now, we can take a break for 10 minutes. By actually just turn off your camera and your microphone. You can go and take a break for 10 minutes if you want, and then we can complete. Because I don't need to.
Of course, I think the candidates can take a break for 10 minutes because you finish your presentation, I hope. So, but I have a request. Please don't go to offline. Okay, please stay on online. And after 10 minutes, you can come to the screen back.
Yeah,
You just need to switch off the mic. Okay.
I'm sorry, Khalil, but
okay.
actually, it just brother, just by turning off your video and your microphone. Don't leave the meeting.
Okay.
Now we can complete that, the calligraphy with architecture. Also, as we said, it's not a separated type of art. They're working together. The major application of Arabic calligraphy is in architecture, was inscription provided actually, place identity and function in mosques, schools, And we can say for historical informations, for dates, artists, ruler. Actually, for spiritual also, as Quranic verses and prayers, and for artistic and decoration. Because can you remember anyone why we said they developed calligraphy? And depending on these types, I said at the beginning of this session actually, because as we said, in Islam, the main human beings and human painting like Byzantine and Christian architecture is not allowed in Islamic architecture. So they need a special thing for decorations for our architecture. So that's why they developed the calligraphy. Okay, next slide. Also, it have different uses with different places. It's not with one place. We can use it for, you can see it as in the dome. Okay. In the dome also, and the minbar and mihrab, and you can use it in different ways, different types, different places, because it's flexible type of art. We can use it everywhere. Also, we can see it with different materials like wood, mosaics, glass. As we said, it's flexible art. We can use it with different materials, different places. Also, we can see it here in leather, plaster, ceramic. So actually it's nice kind of art. It's interesting for you also as a Muslims. And now we have contemporary development actually for the art, because in each period the artists sometimes want to develop the art. They feeling that's okay, we get enough from classical type of art. We need to develop it. But actually we can see here how they develop it. But actually for more a century, there has no major development in Arabic calligraphy, except development of a new type styles for printing, the use of digital media. That's what we can say it as a development, because you know the classical type of art, they almost have everything for proportional wise. I'm sorry, do you say anything?
No, you can continue.
Okay. So now we have computers and calligraphy. So some calligraphers think by downloading some applications type of fonts they are now calligrapher. No, actually the without using your hand, it's not real calligrapher actually. So but actually we have computer and calligraphy now. Computer type using decotype athuluth, style for Windows OS, functional with no aesthetic. As we said, we can see here the computer manipulation, applying calligraphy rules. I think someone using the pen on the screen. Someone writing. Okay. Calligraphy. Who writing calligraphy? Someone writing on the screen. We can see it. Okay. Also now we have calligraphy and fine art. So the calligraphy, it's not separated from other arts. Also we can develop it by someone writing. Okay, no problem.
I'm requesting to the candidates, please don't interrupt our lecture. Okay. Thank you so much.
Okay.
You can continue.
So we have calligraphy with fine art. We can use it not let we say with a white background, so it's that calligraphy. You know, we can merge it with other kind of arts, with some paintings. So we can see here like steps and shadows. Here, can you know which type is this? Both is the same type actually. Can you know the type?
Diwani.
No, not Diwani.
Square coffee.
Coffee, yeah, coffee. It's a coffee. This one also the same. Al-Kufi. This one here also Al-Kufi. Actually, it's using also by mosaics on the front entrance. As we say, it's a flexible type of art. Everywhere we can use it with different materials. Now also we can see it on the dome. Also this Al-Kufi. That's, we can go to the next slide. Yeah, that's also with fine art. Actually, the second one here, it's not clear type here, but it's near to Ad-Diwani. This one, it's Al-Kufi. Please, guys, no one write on the screen, please. Okay. This one, okay. This one, two types of and two styles they used. Can you expect which types?
The first one is square coffee.
Mm-hmm. The first one is yes, Al-Kufi. The second one?
The second one is Diwani.
Yes, yes. Okay, that's good. That's nice. Okay. Also here we can also, as we said, make it like a painting by letters. Now we can see it like the symbol of justice, al-adala. We're writing it's like this. Okay. Also here, al-Kufi. Now that's let me say the end of our presentation, but it's not the end of our session. So now we can say the type, what we can bring for the next sessions actually to practicing, for practicing. As we said, we have a pen, okay? You can bring different colors, no problem, okay? I will write and take a picture in the WhatsApp group actually, but I will repeat it again. It has diagonal hit, okay? It's not flat. You can see it. Any pen, you know. Actually, we don't need to make it, you know, because of Corona, it's very hard to go and find a specific type of pens. But I said in general, a normal pen with diagonal head. Okay, I will send again a picture on the WhatsApp group. Also, if it is possible, we need matte paper. It's mate somehow, and some in Turkey we say matte, M-A-T-T. It's a smooth paper. It's not like the normal, okay, but it's very smooth paper. It's called mate or matte. I don't know. You can see it as you need, but it's named M-A-T-T. That's the special papers for writing, but also because, as we know, because of Corona, don't go out. If it's possible, as we said, from internet. If it's not possible, we can write on the normal papers, no problem. Be safe, stay at home. Yeah. Okay. So actually, that's our material. But if you have any question for the types, can you know the types of calligraphy till now? The styles, can you know the Kufi, al-Ruqa, al-Thuluth, al-Diwani? Can you know that? Do you have any questions?
Who invented all these types?
Okay, no one have any question? Okay. So Is the matte paper just like the art paper or it's different? Actually, it's I don't know what do you mean by art paper, but actually, like the paper behind me, okay, because it's flipped. Okay, this papers, okay, it's very smooth. Don't have this texture. It's according to texture.
Which style is easy for beginners to learn?
I cannot hear. Khalil, did you?
Which style is easy for a beginner? Which calligraphy
Yeah.
style?
Okay.
Which it's okay. As we said, الرقعة and النسخ. It's the best for beginners. But we can learn all of them. Maybe according to you, maybe you will find a diwan it's much easier. Maybe it's for you. But in general, خط الرقعة and خط النسخ, it's the easiest types
Diagonal.
and the clearest.
خط نقشة.
Everybody check the video or the camera, or I don't know, because someone is cannot see. I don't know. Okay, but okay. Now I will show you some old works. Okay. Is paused or not? Screen sharing is not working.
We can see your screen. Maybe you can share. Yeah,
Okay,
we can
now.
see.
Now I can see. Now I can see.
Okay, that's some old works. Okay, but I think okay. Can you see that? Any question? Any comment? Okay.
If you go to the first one,
Okay, I will come back.
yeah. So is this all made by you?
Yeah, just a minute because you know screen sharing is very late. Yeah, that's the first one. Yeah.
Yeah, really nice.
Okay. You know, actually, it's now, as we said, it's the calligraphy. It's not separated kind of art. We can work with painting, no problem. By as you see, we use painting, normal painting, with merging it with Arabic letters, with calligraphy. So each one, I want comments from you. Can you expect which type, which style? You know, I know it's this one is complicated somehow, but you can see from the yes, D1. Yeah. The next one. Yeah, this one. It's now it's become easy. Yeah, coffee. Yes. Now we go to the third one. Yeah, this one. This one.
Diwani.
Yeah, almost. Because we using as a shape. Sometimes it's not clear Diwani. Sometimes it has somehow Diwani with thuluth. The fourth one. Okay. Yeah, this one.
Diwani.
No, it's nearest to a thuluth. It's much near to a thuluth. This repeated, okay. This one is very old work. Okay, so for me, it's not nice according to me, because time by time you can develop yourself. If I will repeat the same one, I can make it much better, and I know tomorrow maybe I can be better than yesterday. Yeah, time by time, by practicing, by developing your skills, you can do everything. You can look to this work as very bad, because by developing yourself. And this one we can see it. That's especially for Ramadan. It's the ayah in Quran, شهر رمضان الذي أنزل فيه القرآن. It's according to the shape of hilal. Did you draw that? Yeah, I draw that. And this one, actually, it's the aim of calligraphy. How can you, let we say, have an objective? And I'm sorry, anyone want to say anything?
Draw these things.
I cannot hear you very well.
How did you draw these calligraphies?
They're asking that how did you draw these calligraphies?
By practicing. It's not, yes, it's not from the first day. I practicing every day. Also this one.
Do you also use other types of pens, like the ink pens? Because the other picture, it had the bamboo calligraphy pen on it.
Yes, I have different types. I use different types of pen. But actually, as we said, for the beginners, the normal pens is much better, because you can see they're using bamboo, like as you said, and they use it by blade to shape it. Maybe I can show you.
I draw small calligraphies.
You draw? Oh, you can share it with us.
But I didn't take pictures of it or like that.
What? Khalil, if you hear better than me, please
Even
tell
I
me.
cannot understand. I think they have some problem with the audio. Can you write on the chat box, please?
This type of pen, I think, who asked Mariam, maybe, I think. This type, yes, I use this type, but it's need. We can see this picture, yes. Special ink, special types. It's very hard, It's very hard for the beginners. So we're using just the normal, these types, the basic types. After that, you can start trying with this, because you have to know let we say, the capacity of ink, because the letter, while writing, you have to use ink after, maybe for each letter, sometimes just the half of letter, then come back to the ink and come back and completing. It's much harder. That's why we're using this type of pens. Okay, now come back here. Screen sharing is
Yep.
late somehow. It's somehow late, yeah. Okay, that's the last one also for Al-Quds. Now that's very simple. Which type can you expect? Which type? Anyone? Any comment? Which
النسخ.
style? Not a naskh, it's near, yeah, but it's very near. Which style? Not الثلث, yes, الثلث. It's nice. And another one, it's the same style. Yeah. If you can read Arabic, can you read it, please, for me? Anyone? He can read. Can you read it?
No. I can read it. I can try and read it.
You can, okay, read it.
اللهم إني أسألك
من فضلك.
ما شاء الله, it's nice. Okay. اللهم إني أسألك من فضلك. Yeah. And now I think it's the last one. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Okay, that's the last one. So, do you have any comment, any question? According to the materials, again,
I have a question.
what?
I have a question.
Okay.
How do
Okay,
What
you
are the
can.
backgrounds of the
the background. Okay, in this one, I use Photoshop.
Oh, so that's how you made the backgrounds.
Just sometimes I made the background by painting. Sometimes like this one, the flowers, is a realistic one. I using Photoshop.
So that's the difference. That's all what I wanted to ask.
Okay.
Mhm. Okay. Anyone have another question?
Could you share the link in the end of the video?
For which video? This one?
Yeah, the meeting.
Khalil?
Okay, that we will share later using YouTube link. Okay, Velicham YouTube link. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, we will share.
Mhm. Another question. Be ready for the next sessions. It's just for practicing for all styles. So it will not be like this, like just talking. We will practice, inshallah, the next sessions. So be ready.
Do we have some homeworks or any exercise? Just some basic
Homework.
exercise?
Mhm. The homework for them actually to study the types. I will show some pictures at the beginning of next lecture. I want to see if they know the types. خط الثلث,
Okay.
الديواني, الكوفي, الرقع. That's the main homework. Because if they don't know the types, cannot write it.
Okay.
Any questions? Do we need any other materials other than pen and papers? No. Just please come with your paper and pen. That's enough for us.
How long have you been doing calligraphy?
I cannot hear. Khalil, did you hear
How
that?
long you have been practicing calligraphy? How long you have been?
Actually, you have to practice every day.
Yeah, but when did you start is more the question was actually.
Okay.
When did you start
For
with
me?
calligraphy? Yeah.
Okay. Actually, I started maybe before 10 years, but it was my first works. It was very bad. Yeah, I I have to be honest, actually, because I started by myself, seeing some works and trying to imitate it, actually. But without knowing the basics of each style, so it was very bad. By practicing day by day, actually, I reached this level, and I believe it's still need let me say need more. I have to improve also, so we cannot stop our improving. I didn't get someone ask a question in chat. I think we stop sharing to read. Okay. Do you have your first work with you? Actually, no, because it's been 10 years or more than this, so I cannot remember. And also, at that time, we don't have professional phones to take professional photos for work, so I don't have, unfortunately. Why haircut in Arabic calligraphy is drawing in different style? No, it's not different style. The harakat, it's related to each style, and some styles they don't put harakat. Okay, like a diwani, no need for harakat.
I have
So
another question.
what?
I have another question.
Okay, you can
Khalil
ask
can.
your question. You can ask your question.
How do you, which pens are there? Where do you get the pens from?
Okay, see, we will share these details in our WhatsApp group where you will get which Amazon site. So don't bother about these things now. We will share all the details, the pictures of the pen, everything in our WhatsApp group. So that next week you can bring that. Now it's not important.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So we'll come back to our topic. Harakat, it's related to each style. If we writing in thuluth, the harakat it should be in a thuluth. It will not be different type. Okay. Another question. So if you don't have any questions, it's the end of our session for today. It was really nice to talk with you.
Shall we wind up now? Do you have any more questions?
Thank you for the session. It was fantastic.
Yeah, very fantastic.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks for the good session, Motasem.
Thank you.
Actually, it has really opened the doors, actually, which we never knew. It's really interesting to know.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Then I think we should have to wind up now. So before that, I have few instructions to the participants. So the WhatsApp platform, the WhatsApp group will be open after this session so that you can ask your doubts and your questions and the doubts regarding this session, only particular to this session into our WhatsApp group, not anything else. So you keep sure that you just asking questions regarding only this section. So you will open the WhatsApp group, and also we will share the materials and the presentation that we have done today, inshallah. So about the materials and all the equipments that we need for the workshop next section, we will give information, we will share information about that. So keep following in the group for the further information, inshallah. So once again, I am thanking.
The last question, do you have an
Okay.
answer? No, I don't have, unfortunately. But actually, also I read if you have anyone have a previous work with calligraphy, can send it in the WhatsApp group. We can see it, because I saw someone wrote, I have previous work, or I do calligraphy. Hiba, I think, yes, Hiba said I do calligraphy. You can send your work to see it. Okay.
Okay, anything to add?
Hiba. It's my mom's name, not my name.
Hiba. Okay. Okay, sorry for that. Hiba. So is there anything to add? I'm asking to the organizers.
Can you leave now?
I think we're good to close.
Okay. I'm thanking Motasem. It was a wonderful session for all of us. I hope all of you enjoy and you have a nice time today. I hope so. I'm thanking to Motasem for the amazing session. Thank you so much, Motasem, once again. So inshallah, we will give the further information through the WhatsApp. You have to follow the group regularly. Okay, Assalamu alaikum for all. Wa akhir da'wana alhamdulillah bil alamin.